Hey Justin, what are you working on?
Oh, not much, just wrapping up some emails really quick.
You seem really tense. Has work been stressing you out lately?
Uh, yeah, a little.
What's
Honestly,
wrong?
I feel as though if someone were to see this, they might misread the situation a bit.
Why? You're stressed. I'm just helping you out, just as a friend.
Yeah, but I just feel as though it's probably not the best thing to do at work.
Why? This happens all the time. You're just stressed.
I understand. I don't think it's probably the best thing to do at the workplace.
Hey Justin, what's up?
Not a whole lot. How you doing today?
I'm alright.
That's good. How's work coming along?
It's doing alright. Just probably gonna finish this project by Friday.
Good. I was thinking, you're doing a pretty good job around here. Hasn't gone unnoticed.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
If you wanted to advance your career even further, you could probably start by wearing something a little sexier at work. Definitely will get you noticed. You know, you could definitely pull it off too.
Excuse me?
Hey Ruth, do you have a second?
Oh, hi Nate, how are you?
I'm doing okay. I have some concerns for HR that I'd like to run through.
Okay, well why don't you come on in and shut the door and have a seat.
I had a fellow employee that was dressing in a very unbusinesslike manner, and it's making me very uncomfortable.
Do you feel comfortable with sharing what the employee's name might be?
It's Miss Nori. Furthermore, I was walking down the hallway and past her office, and I heard a very inappropriate comment Justin made towards her.
I see. Could you possibly share what the dialogue or conversation was so I can understand the situation just a little bit better?
I heard Justin mention to Nori if she dressed more provocatively, she'd get more advanced in the company.
I see your concern, Nate. That I am so glad you came into the office to share that with me. That's very unacceptable. And as human resources, I will have to address the situation. Just so you know, whenever anyone comes to human resources and their concerns that they share, it will be held with confidentiality, and the name will never be revealed of who brought the concern to my attention. But as an employee, I want you to know you are entitled to come to work in a comfortable atmosphere every day. So I will address the issue, and I'm so glad you had the courage to come share this with me today.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
It is unlawful to harass a person, an applicant, or an employee because of that person's sex. Harassment can include sexual harassment or unwelcome sexual advances, requests for sexual favors, and other verbal or physical harassment of a sexual nature. Harassment does not have to be of a sexual nature, however, and can include offensive remarks about a person's sex. For example, it is illegal to harass a woman by making offensive comments about women in general. Both victim and the harasser can be either a woman or a man, and the victim and harasser can be the same sex. Although the law doesn't prohibit simple teasing, offhand comments, or isolated incidents that are not very serious, harassment is illegal when it is so frequent or severe that it creates a hostile or offensive work environment, or when it results in an adverse employment decision such as the victim being fired or demoted. The harassment can be the victim's supervisor, a supervisor in another area, a co-worker, or someone who is not an employee of the employer, such as a client, a customer, contractor, or contract laborer.
Nori, the reason I called you in today is the fact that I had an employee come in and chat with me about some concerns that they had.
Okay.
You've been dressing different lately.
Justin, I'm sure you know, he's my supervisor.
Yes.
And he came in early last week just checking in to see how a project was coming along.
Okay.
Just started off initially as small talk, and then it just, what seems like out of the blue, he just dropped the bomb about maybe suggesting that I dress a little bit more inappropriately.
Okay, I understand what you're saying, but I guess my question is with your supervisor, was there a reason he was suggesting you do that?
Yeah, he said that it would give me advancement in the workplace.
Meaning a job promotion, maybe?
Promotion.
Oh.
Okay.
I
don't know. I was scared. I didn't know what to do.
So you were just trying to
please him.
Okay. I'd like to say from an HR standpoint that you're always required to wear business attire. And I would like to let you know that the way your supervisor responded was very wrong. It looks like Human Resources will need to train your supervisor a little bit on the proper dress attire for the office. But most of all, Nori, what I want to let you know is job advancement, pay raise, bigger title, all comes from hard work and dedication. It has nothing to do with what you wear to the office. So what it sounds like to me is I need to talk to Justin, your supervisor, and we need to discuss what this conversation was and what took place. I think that maybe he overstepped a line, and we can't have this go on in the workplace. So at this time, I am going to go ahead and call Justin in.
Okay.
And we'll have this discussion. Yes, could I have Justin come to HR's office, please? Thank you. All right, Nori, so Justin's on his way. Hi, Angelo, how are you?
I'm doing well, Miss Ruth.
Well, good.
Thank you for seeing me today.
Absolutely. Is there something I can help you with today?
Well, I'm a bit concerned and upset due to the fact that I was working on a project. It's going to take another 3 days or so to get done. And something's come up with my children, which are very important to me. And I've taken off one of the days to take care of the matter. When I came back to work ready to go, my manager has told me not to go out in the field and to get one of the mops from the closet and a bucket and go through the office and mop the whole office floor. And that's got me upset. I would have had the project done on time manner. So, that's got me quite upset, Miss Ruth.
I can understand your concern. When you had this conversation with your manager, did they tell you why they made that decision?
No, ma'am.
I understand. So you did explain to your manager that you were going to have the project done by that deadline.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, from a human resource standpoint, what it sounds like to me is we are definitely dealing with a bit of retaliation. And this is something that is, number one, illegal, and number two, that is unacceptable. As far as the Director of Human Resources, what I will do is schedule a meeting with your manager, and we're going to have this discussion, and I want him to explain to me why he made the decision that he did. And I really appreciate you coming in and sharing this with Human Resources today.
Well, thank you.
All of the laws we enforce make it illegal to fire, demote, harass, or otherwise retaliate against people, applicants, or employees because they filed a charge of discrimination, because they complained to their employer or other covered entity about discrimination on the job, or because they participated in an employment discrimination proceeding, such as an investigation or lawsuit. The law forbids retaliation when it comes to any aspect of employment, including hiring, firing, pay, job assignments, promotions, layoff, training, fringe benefits, and any other term or condition of employment.
How was your weekend?
It was good. It was not really fast.
Yeah, they always do.
Yeah, did I tell you about that date I went on?
No, tell me.
Yeah, well, the food was really good, but the guy was awful. Do you know him?
No, I don't.
Do you want me to show you a picture of him?
Sure.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's
Are
fine.
those real?
They are. They 100%. Hey, Justin.
Okay.
This is our new group member life insurance booklet. for
One
you.
second. Don't worry about that right now. Check out the sweet rack on this chick. Isn't she hot?
Unruly conduct in the field and/or office will not be tolerated at RAMS. But what exactly are the limitations and expectations for your workplace conduct? We will define what we expect in a separate section. However, it's really about using common sense and good manners. Don't steal, don't lie, and don't cheat. Don't gossip, and always offer the required courtesies for your supervisors and our customers. Good manners and honesty will guide you. Harassment is unwelcome conduct that is based on race, color, religion, sex, including pregnancy, national origin, age, 40 or older, disability, or genetic information. Harassment becomes unlawful where 1. Enduring the offensive conduct becomes a condition of continued employment, or 2. The conduct is severe or pervasive enough to create a work environment that a reasonable person would consider intimidating, hostile, or abusive. To be unlawful, the conduct must create a work environment that would be intimidating, hostile, or offensive to reasonable people. Prevention is the best tool to eliminate harassment in the workplace. Employers are encouraged to take appropriate steps to prevent and correct unlawful harassment. They should clearly communicate to employees that unwelcome, harassing conduct will not be tolerated. Employees are encouraged to inform the harasser directly that the conduct is unwelcome and must stop. Employees should also report harassment to management at an early stage to prevent its escalation. This concludes your federally mandated compliance training. Please follow up with the HR department with any questions, concerns, or additional information.